Hello, Ron.
Hey, Vincent.
So you're head of marketing for Appsflyer. Thank you very much for taking some time for this interview.
It's our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Could you present your company and what problem do you solve on the mobile space?
Yeah, sure. So basically, Appsflyer, we are a leading mobile advertising measurement platform. We enable both app marketers, brands, and ad agencies to optimize their marketing spend, mainly by measuring their campaigns. We are working with more than 600 integrated mobile ad networks, including both Facebook and Twitter, which we are official mobile measurement partners of. Our advertisers can use a single real-time dashboard that gives the users all the tools they need to really achieve the biggest return on their marketing costs. We do give campaign ROI, lifetime value, retention reports, attribution analytics, cohort analysis, retargeting attribution, smart deep linking that we're launching soon, and mainly all of the tools that can really help app marketers make better decisions with their advertising dollars.
Okay, and so what makes you unique against your competitors?
Well, mainly I see it, as the following. There are several companies in our market which, I respect all of them, and it's very important to us to have competition in this space because it mainly gives transparency, I would say, to the app marketers, to the advertisers. In the past, advertiser wouldn't have any option to track and to measure their budgets, especially on mobile, which is pretty new. But we see, we take it from a different approach. First of all, from our pricing standpoint, that we only charge for what we call non-organic installs. So you actually only pay for the downloads. You actually pay them in advance, and you will know. And we think it's the right way to go. It's fair enough for the advertiser to only pay for the non-organic installs he creates and tracks. Also, we are very proud of our huge amount of partners that we work with. We are working with more than 620 already ad networks from all over the world, doing every kind of app measurement. Working with all of the creative templates that are available in the mobile advertising space. And we are very proud of being also a partner both for Facebook and Twitter, which is a very important tool in the last couple of months, even more for mobile advertisers, because the results there are pretty astonishing. So it was very important to us to bring this opportunity to all of our advertisers. Another very unique offering that we give is working with agencies. We see more and more brands that don't know or don't want to deal directly with their mobile campaigns, and they're working with their agencies. And we actually announced it, I would say 6 months ago, maybe a bit less, that we have a new product for agencies that they can manage all of their clients on our dashboard, in a unique dashboard for agencies, which is very important for them, and both for them and for their clients, again, with full transparency for both sides.
All right. A lot of app players and providers are bundling their offer, like offering a kind of a tool suite, right, with app tracking, app store optimization, analytics. Are you going the same way, or you want to stay focused only on tracking?
I think, when you go to an Italian restaurant, you won't order sushi, right?
Right, yeah.
So it's pretty much the same. I think that you need to focus on what you do best. And even more, I think, the whole tracking and measurement field is very unique because it has to stay what we call unbiased. You cannot deal both with selling media and buying media and allow tracking for advertising. It has to be transparent, independent, and unbiased. So we must stay that way, and I really think all of the players should stay completely unbiased in order to give a decent good and independent solution for advertisers.
Okay, I see your point. I kind of agree.
Good.
There is a figure, in the market saying Facebook and Google represent 75% of the spend. As you're tracking all these sources for a whole bunch of clients, so a huge volume, do you see these trends moving? Is it so really big, or maybe Twitter and real-time bidding are starting to rise as well?
I actually just wrote a post about the trend for mobile marketing for 2015. I will share it with you. And you can see more and more social stuff going on. You can see that the big players like Facebook and Twitter and Google and others are becoming, it's not just a big asset for advertisers, but a must-have for advertisers. Because their targeting capabilities, their real-time capabilities is insane. And they're giving great results for the advertisers. And even more, you can see a huge consolidation in the mobile advertising market in the past year. You can see big acquisitions, Yahoo buying Flurry, Twitter buying Mopub, and more. Because eventually, with all of the inventory out there, it has to be that's some amount of players available. And going on to 2015, I see way more what we call native ads going on. But I think that people will finally understand that it's more than just a buzzword, native ads. It's a actual thing that must be considered inside the product user experience. It's not 2008 anymore. The users are way more smart than they used to be. They expect a certain experience from the product, from the mobile application. Advertisers will get more and more of that. We can see from last year, I think 2014 was a very good year for video ads. I think 2015 will continue with that. And advertisers and networks will have to find a way to make the ads smarter, more focused, more targeted, with higher user experience, with kind of a seamless integration with the product itself. I think that's a very big both opportunity and something to look for in 2015.
Definitely, yeah. How is your French? I'm not sure, you don't have a French office, so is French developers and agencies start to be important for you in terms of business?
Definitely. We don't have an office in France yet, but we do have very big clients in France, and we have actual dedicated account manager for the French region. We do work with a lot of French, both clients, advertisers, and ad agencies. We see a huge trend in the French market, very similar to the entire West Europe. France and Spain and Germany and the UK are getting bigger and bigger and closing the gap from US and Asia, which is huge in terms of mobile advertising in the past year.
Great, yeah. Finally, what are your development plans in terms of product for the next year? Can you share with us some direction you're going?
Well, mainly is to give the best solution for our clients. Very cool thing in a couple of weeks that we think is a valuable asset for mobile advertisers and mobile marketers as a whole, not just for advertisers. It's regarding deep linking. So stay in touch, and I will let you know. And 2015 is going to be pretty crazy. We as a company are in immense growth in the past couple of months. We more than tripled our staff and tripled our media spend that we measure in the past month. We opened up offices in San Francisco and Beijing, trying really to dominate both markets. 2015 is going to be an interesting year. I think we will see more consolidations in the space. For Appsflyer, we are mainly focusing on increasing our business and making our product better and better from every day that goes by. interesting stuff. That's all I can say.
Okay, thanks for the teasing.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you so much.
I clearly encourage all the folks that are listening to us and are still not tracking the campaign that there is some good tools out there. So have a look to Appsflyer. Thank you, Ryan, and speak later.
Thank you very much, Vincent.